I did a cruise of 35 days. Spent 5 days land, 5 days in the island, and then 8 days in the middle of the ocean, and then 9 days coming back. That's extreme. That's probably the worst experience that I've had. So they will come in with cardiac problems, resp problems. They'll catch a
Like breathing
bug,
problems.
breathing problems. They'll have maybe like a pneumonia, which complicates, or an exacerbation of asthma. We have a lot of fractures as well. People just go shoreside,
'Cause they're old.
cobblestone, trip and fall, and now the hip is out. It's just like how, but
Yeah.
or they break things. So fractures. Sometimes you do get a pattern of fractures happening, and then motion sickness will come, but also primarily we're still big on public health on ships. So you still have influenzas, COVID is still a thing. We isolate COVID on ships. If you have COVID or you have fever of a known origin, we isolate you so that you don't spread it. Because you can imagine that it's a very small,
Yeah.
ship. So we try to mitigate that risk. So yeah, it's some of the things that come up, yeah, but sometimes it's just the same things kind of happening all the time. And then once in a while, you get a retinal attachment, someone coming in and they can't see you and it's medical emergency, it's a lot of things that can happen. But around that, just to wrap that up nicely, we do get help. Like I said, 1 week, something that we can treat on board, we can treat it thoroughly, and maybe something from curative or rehabilitation. If you can treat it on board, we keep you on board. If we have to get extra help, like get a CT scan done, then when we get to the land, hopefully you'll live long enough to get to land. You will live. You will live. We get you to land and you're like, okay, we need help, so do CT, and then we get you to do a CAT scan. And if you can come back on board, great. But if you feel like your condition is so severe that it's exceeding our capabilities, maybe for me as a doctor, or as for the resources as well, we're like, okay, we're going to leave you on land, we're medically disembarking you. But if it happens in the middle of the ocean as a medical emergency, like you're having a stroke in the middle of the ocean, then we have to call a helicopter or find a way to get you to get help as quickly as it's required.